New bike day. It's a mountain bike, spoiler alert. The whole thing is ride all the bikes. Well, you need all the bikes to ride all the bikes. And I'm in the middle of the forest. So one of the things is like sometimes people think, oh dude, buying a bike online, not the move. And dude, if you know anything about me, I'm the worst mechanic. You never want me to touch your bike. So we're gonna see, can I build this in the middle of the forest? Let's jump into it, dude. So first off, I have nothing to open this with. Oh, there we go. Okay. Welcome to a community. I read that upside down. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And hey, I'm not gonna litter, okay? If anything hits the ground, I'll pick it up, bro. I'm a steward of the forest. All right, so first thing we've got, it says, let's get started. Dude, I can't wait to show you this color scheme, bro. It's so sick. For you, it says. We got a manual and a general manual. Just like shows you things. Here's what I need is my little toolkit for building this bike in the forest. A torque wrench, some assembly paste, different things. So this is everything we need to build this bike. What else do we got? Tubeless valve stems. Definitely gonna set it up for tubeless. Pressure, the pump, the fork pump. Okay, box one, down. That has our tools, our pedals, our manual, our pump, and some other things. Okay, next box. It's nothing, it's just packing. Oh my goodness. Dude, do you see the gear on this thing? Getting this done in the forest, not ideal, but it can be done. That's the point. Can you build a bike in the middle of the forest? And the answer is yes. But, should you? Come on, buddy. Dude, Broseph J. Jr., what the heck? Come on. You worried about your bike coming like all busted? Not gonna happen. This thing is like permanent. Yeah. Front wheel. It's a 29er. It's a 29er. Dropper post. Again, middle of the forest. Can you build a bike in the middle of the forest? Versus should you build a bike in the middle of the forest? These are the questions, boys. These are the questions. Gosh dang it. And I'm on a freaking hill, man. Sliding. It's not flat. It looks like we have, dude, we do. So my other mountain bike, it had lockout. You know, you had to manually like flip the switch. This looks like you have lockout on the bars, which is, there's so many control. Wow. How do you, we'll figure it out. Oh, right here. Dude, that's so, like it's a spaceship. It's got so many. I can't stress enough to you how not a mechanic I am. See, that doesn't feel right. How do you get, very confused at how to get this. I think it's about time we reference this manual. Okay, I'm super stuck here at this point. Haha! Did it. Boom! Big ups! Big ups to my Canyon boys. Big ups to my Canyon boys. Hi, baby. I'm filming right now. I'm filming.
Just want you to see her.
Oh, you look so pretty.
She got a new Anna dress.
A new Anna dress? Oh, babe, I see that you're wearing some new lingerie. Oh, gross. Okay, the last mountain bike I built, everyone was like, hey, dude, you should hold on to these little red inserts. So these little guys, they make sure that you don't lock up your front wheel or lock up your brakes. And I actually ended up doing that like straight away on the last mountain bike I built. I took them out and I said, what are these red things? And then I squeezed the brakes. Immediately had to then you know. Haha, yes! I mean, that's it, dude. Just throw some pedals on this guy, and we're off. I mean, it looks like it has a rear lockout. That's the front. How in the world do you... Okay, that's the front. Oh, dude, it locks them out at the same time. I was thinking that both buttons lock out at a different, like you could lock your front or you could lock your rear. They lock at the same time. One button lock, one button release. It's the SRAM Eagle. Bro, this thing is massive. What is it, a 50? That's like a 50, right? I don't know, I can't see. Whoa, bro, it's a SRAM Eagle 34-50-10. That's a 50, that's a 50 in the back. Oh boy, that's a good looking bike. All right, dude, let's go for a ride.
Warning, what you are about to see is so full of steez and so jaw-dropping insane, you may want to ask your girl to leave the room. You have been warned.
Nope. Dude. Skirt. All right, man. Let's talk about this freaking bike, dude. It's a 29er, full suspension, but it feels so much more like a road bike with suspension versus, you know, like a beefy mountain bike. Now, if this is the right bike for you, really depends on your terrain. If you have rolly, kind of pretty much flat, like you don't have a ton of climbs, a ton of descents, this thing is perfect, bro, because it's so fast and it applies power so easily. The geometry really puts you sort of in like a race mode, you know what I mean? Super efficient. The lockout on the bars, I really, really like that. Locks out both at the same time. You climb for 20-30 minutes and then you descend for 10. There's a lot of descending and some of it is very technical. I know it doesn't look like it. I know that the video that I just did does no justice and most guys are just front flipping down the stuff. I'm just not good enough to really ride this bike the way it's capable of riding. It's not my skill set to full send. I've got more fitness than I do have skill. What I want to do is I want to race more cross country this year, and this is exactly what I want. I don't want to be Red Bull Rampage, okay? So like, you know, but actually in my area, man, I almost would probably prefer getting something a little more suspension and maybe go 27.5, because the 29er, dude, even though it rolls so good and this thing freaking climbs like a beast, I kind of feel like I'm getting kicked forward a little bit. And maybe that's just the geometry of it being a little more racy, you know what I mean? as over my Diamondback is set up like a grandma bike, you know what I mean? So when I'm going downhill, maybe the bars are up more, so I feel a little more comfortable. Also, the big thing was straight out of the box, dude, I had to adjust the suspension big time. The front had like almost no PSI in it, and the rear had all of the PSI. So it was like, you know, so the front was so bouncy and the rear was extremely stiff. So I've adjusted that, I've pumped it up, I've messed with the rebound quite a bit, still playing with it, you know what I mean? But my overall thoughts, dude, is again, like it really varies on what kind of terrain you're riding. But if you're trying to go fast, trying to be efficient, trying to race, dude, this thing is freaking awesome. There's a whole lot of features about this bike that I don't really actually understand because I'm not like a mountain bike head. There's like this little thing on the top bar that like locks the bars from spitting, right? So it's like it does it like so the bars won't go in your stomach maybe? I'm not sure. It's kind of cool. The Sram Eagle 5010, bro. Dude, you climb vertical walls with this thing. It's so amazing. And look, dude, if you're a roadie, man, and you're like, bro, I'm not trying to mountain bike at all. I'm not trying to rampage. Dude, clearly you can see I'm not very good. But I swear it helps your overall fitness so much. Helps your core, helps your power delivery, because you have to be so smooth with getting up some of these rocks. It's a different sport, and it's really amazing on some days where you're like, bro, I don't want to do intervals. I really recommend anyone to get on a mountain bike and just dabble in it. You may give up the road bike, just hang it in the garage and go full MTB, you know, bikes and beers, bro. Ride all the bikes. I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are. Like, dude, when I come out here with the local guys, like, I'm so embarrassed, bro. It's unbelievable. I literally, during filming this, I feel like I'm going warp speed, man. Like, stars are flying past my eyes. Like, there's no way I could possibly go any faster. And then I look at the footage, and I'm like, oh my goodness, dude, I'm a dork. And so then when I'm out with these other guys, you know, they're just like, wow, what a squid. But it doesn't matter. Ride bikes, man. Ride bikes, bro. It's sick. Canyon, thank you so much. Future races coming up. Hope you enjoy. As always, Vegan Cyclist. Yeah. Dude, stupid man. God, my dick. Dude. God, dude, I smashed my dick. Ouch.